Alright, on to the land of Vehicular Homicide, and as you'll see, this is about the point in the game where the sections, the individual sections like Carland, Candyland, and whatnot, this is where they start to get almost interminably long. You'll be like, okay, surely that's the last part of this section. Nope, you got another one after that, and it just keeps on going and going and going like that. But at least this first one is pretty easy. It's just full of these trains that take either 6 normal stomps, 6 or 7, and 3 of these squat stomps, whatever you want to call them. But at least the background is a little more tasteful this time, huh? Baby steps, I guess. Baby steps. Okay. Kind of hard to get the jump on this guy. Well, not if we come through this way. There we go. We don't even have to use him to get momentum, as we do with a lot of the question or exclamation blocks in this level. Sorry. Oh yeah, you got to make that jump from the very edge, but we should be able to get some health here if we're able to make kind of an angled jump like so, and now we can just stretch up and get that thing. And for the hell of it, let's just kill the train and get his dentures. And cherries, not that those amount to anything. And a hat. Oh boy. Just the stakes keep getting higher and higher all the time, what with gold coins and rubber chickies, marshmallow peeps, whatever they are. So yeah, that was a pretty easy first level. The next section is easily the hardest. The next, I guess, sub-level is easily the hardest one of the bunch here. Not that these, why am I going after these wristwatches and teacups? They don't mean a damn thing. Because, see, now they've decided to add a scrolling level with a moving train, and the train bobs up and down and the background scrolls, and it's generally very migraine-y. Anytime you see one of these jet planes rearing up, you want to do a duck jump so that you can kill it. And the best way to get through this level is to treat every object like you can't pass through it. You want to try to jump over everything, but also not get too far ahead of the movement of the level, because these guys are waiting to kill you, or at least hurt you. So yes, this is the tough part right here, jumping over this thing and getting to the exit. It's a short level, and I made it look easy, but it is pretty tough, I would say. So now that we're past that, we are back to backgrounds that give us head trauma. And we're now introduced to an insta-kill trap, which is these girders that fall. Most of the girders don't fall. These blue ones don't fall, but if you see one that's kind of a turquoise or teal, it's going to fall or it's going to do something crazy, and if it hits you, it's going to kill you instantly. So that is something you want to be on the lookout for. Like, I think that one up there is going to fall. There are others that try to mash you up into the ceiling, and then there are others that aren't even really that dangerous at all. They just act as platforms. We'll see them later in this level. This is fairly long for an individual James Pond level. That is exactly what you don't want to do right there, is because there's a big bed of spikes right below us. This one falls fairly slowly, so we have time to jump to the next ledge, and it stays suspended in midair, I guess. That's kind of weird. Whoa, hello. There's kind of a thing around here. I'm not sure how to... Well, it's not that. There's a thing around here, and I'm not sure how to get to it because there's no enemy that pops up out of a pit for you to get momentum from. This right here, this is a trap. It'll try to squash you up onto the ceiling. But if you just run past it, you'll get past without getting squashed. See, like this guy right here. Maybe if I use him, I can make it. Nope. See, there's a guy right there in the middle pit. But you see him once, and he basically never pops up again. Let's see if I can, yeah, they're basically gone. But there's a segment right here where it looks like we can go up and above the level, but I haven't figured out a way yet to get in there, really. So, unfortunately, that's going to have to be unexplored. And hello, midpoint. We might end up needing you. I don't think so, though. Ooh, okay. Access denied. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk like that. But I would like to get on the high road. There we go. Now I can go over after those things that don't matter. Alright. You're going to bust this out at an inappropriate time, aren't you, game? And that will try to squish you. So basically, we can stay on the low road at this point. Unless there are like 3.5-inch floppy disks that we want. At which point we can just either use them for momentum, the little kid with pink windburn skin running around, or we can just drop to the ground when we don't want to deal with these things anymore. And now these are going to act as platforms. We're up to the I want to stay more or less on the high road at this point. Let me see where I am. Alright, we are safe and ready. Good deal. Alright, let's duck. And there are parts between the spikes that don't have spikes, but that is hardly something I feel like messing with. Yeah, see, these will rise and lower and do all kinds of weird things, but this is the one we want right here. This is the one that's going to take us up to the exit, so we don't have to deal with this really long, frustrating level anymore. And now I think we're going to get to a couple of maze-like levels. Oh yeah, this one's a lot of fun, and by a lot of fun, I mean kind of confusing if you don't know where to go. Oh, well, I want some hamburgers, though. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today, and thus Wimpy invented the concept of credit. Okay, here we go. And if you manage to go through these, there are a lot of these areas in this level where you can walk through walls and stuff. Usually when you can find one of these spots, you'll find health or something cool. Like, here's a spot right here generally. Anytime you see these little nooks right here, like these little things that interrupt the grooves or whatever, then there's a pretty good chance that you can pass through it. And a club. You went missing off your card, mister. Okay. And mini penguins that you don't have to save to beat a level, but whatever. And I think I missed something up here. I feel like there's a spot in the wall you can... Yep, one up. There we go. There is a spot in the wall you can go into. And here's where we're going to need to go to save the penguins. We're going to have to drop... Nope, that's a little lower. My bad. Let's go up here. Well, let's go up here for a second. Oh, yes, this is where you'll be returned to if you... This is kind of an elevator type thing that'll only take you up. And it's practically impossible to escape from it. So if you get stuck in it... sorry. Gotta find your way back around to roughly here. Here's where we need to go first. We need to go through every one of these little corridors. Except for this one. It's a dead end. This platform will keep regenerating and taking us up as we want to go. It's a para-pink boy. Troopa. And you just want to keep on going up through these things. This is where the penguins are that will light up the exit pole. Which is way far away from here. So I wouldn't worry about that just yet. Alright, up. And I think the next one is where we want to stop off. Yep, another para-pink boy wing Troopa guy. Thank you for your teeth, young man. You've done us all a service today. And now we want to skip this one, and I think there's one more. Nope, that's it. So now what we want to do is we want to take this down. It's going to go down, and when we get to the bottom, we're going to be able to slip through the bottom. And that's going to take us forward through... no, I skipped it. Crap. Well, there is a way to make it generate. It will regenerate when you go away from it. So what I like to do is let it go up a little. No, not do that. I like to let it go up a little and then duck back through. Really quick. You got to be really fast if you do it that way. Otherwise, you just want to ride it to the top and then back down. So there is yet another penguin. What's up here? This is a pretty... Oh, hey. Okay, yes, I remember this. You want to go... Yes, this way. Here we go. Okay, if we... Is there any way... Okay, we're going to want to basically bust our way through this thing. So we want to run at full speed down the hill so that we can skip the elevator. And that'll refill our health. That's basically the only way you can get through the elevator like that. See, otherwise, you're basically forced to go through it like so. And now we go up here. Kind of tough to avoid these guys, but it can be done. We're going to make our way up and up and up through them. And this will take us back around to near the beginning eventually. And get us even more health. I think our chip stack is full though, so we don't need to worry really. We want to come back this way. See, this is kind of a frustrating level right here. Really mazy. Kind of difficult to get a beat on where to go, but... Okay, good. We passed through there. No. Why am I going down here? I remember where to go now. There's no getting through this thing, but... Oh, hey. Of course you would hit me like that, wouldn't you? You meanie. Okay, I remember where we want to go now. We want to go with, I believe, this way. Yep. There's the arrow indicating that we went the right way, which is located past the elevator, so we wouldn't know we were going the right way unless we happened to find this. And now the fun part of the level. We get the umbrella parachute, and now we have an actual practical use for this thing. We're going to float around and try to grab as many trinkets as possible. And once we get to the bottom, we'll find this, there's something, no, there's nothing over there. Thought I recalled there's being like a secret passage over there, but we want to jump on the trampoline, and this is going to take us to Mr. Exit. Want to angle ourselves up through here, and then down, and one more jump ought to do it. Oh, nope. Bonked our heads on the ceiling. I guess theoretically, if this is annoying to you, you could also stretch through the, you could also just stop going. Okay, no, it won't let you do that. Okay, yes. Yeah. You can just stretch all the way up if you want. Since apparently the trampoline isn't wanting to obey us today. You just stretch all the way up through here. Ow, God. They don't even hint at how bad the snapback is there. I imagine that would awful hurt. It would hurt something fierce. Now, this isn't a bonus area, really, but there are lots of bonus areas in it. Basically, you can just cruise through the whole level like a roller coaster and just get it over with. But there are lots of bonuses to be had here, so we're going to take it kind of slow through this level. Bunch of percolators and a gold coin, and when you want to leave, you go through the pit at the bottom. And there will be another one on the way out, so we want to take it really slow. You can go up and down the hills like a roller coaster and be all crazy if you want. Like, we could just keep going like this, but we would miss all the wonderful secrets. We would miss all the wonderful secrets if we didn't stop and stop to smell the trinkets every now and then. Wristwatches. Man, I bet I can hustle these for a good deal. Alright, alright. And a ring, and yeah. And we want to make our way out of this one as well. The other ones won't have bonus areas, but they will give us like 1-ups and things that are worth a lot of points. So we wanna really be careful, slow down, stay steady. All right. Those were worth some kind of points that I couldn't see because the wall is funky. And that sounded like 1-ups. Too bad we can't have any more than, I think, 3 lives at a time. That is a really bad way of tabulating lives using James Pond's hand. He only has 3 fingers, not counting his thumb. So I guess 4 fingers. I guess 4 is the maximum amount of lives you can have. This will lead to the exit right here, but we want to stop just short. Ow! Okay, yes. And we do want to take a hit right here, but we want to use the momentum from the spikes and go up into this little crevice, because it's going to lead us, wow, to a few more fun things. So I guess don't rub up against the wall. That's strange. There we go. And one more spot right here. Lots of points to be had in there, because really that's all we have to live for here, isn't it? So let's take our leave of this place now. I wouldn't really call that a bonus area, but it is really bonusy because there are no enemies around, so. But speaking of enemies, we're going to return to this spot now. And for the most part, enemies will pop out of these boxes, but we will get the help of a friend here. James can sometimes ride in vehicles. Whoa, hello, tire. Good thing that's the only one of those we see in this level. And now it's kind of hard to get out up here without losing some kind of energy because of this stupid guy. He doesn't really help you out very much. And there will be a car kind of cruising through here, trying to take it slow so I don't get ambushed by him. But once we get to this point, there's a car that'll help us out. I like the helmet. I guess he's going motoring, huh? Plenty of stuff to find in the walls around here as well, so. And now we're practically invincible in this little car. It can run over just about anything without taking any damage. We'll come back to this spot shortly. But you can run into pretty much anyone you want. An old cross-eyed motor car here will pretty much plow him over and take him out. Awesome. Awesome. And I think we're just about near the exit here. Yes, we are, but we can't go in it yet. So, we need to come down the way. I think the penguins are down yonder. They sure are. Okay, a couple of those guys and a switch. Gee, I wonder what that activates. But it's at this point that we're going to have to get rid of Mr. Motorcar. He can go down in the hole with us, but he can't come back out. There it is. Now it opens up for us, now that we found the giant button. A little bit of health down here. An enemy, yes, but mostly some trinkets worth a whole lot of points. Carland has been really nice to us as far as points go. But we have to leave him behind here because we can't airlift ourselves out or anything. So we're going to have to come up here, run out, and I do believe that's the end of this section. So we're going to go on to the boss after this. Up and through. And now a long, lonely walk because we killed all the trains with our car. Yes, a car can run over a train. Don't try it in real life, kids. That would be pretty awful. And even though we're done with Carland, we're now going to run up on a car-themed boss. He's just a giant evil car with teeth. That's how you know he's bad. In fact, if you want to go with the, if you want to keep going with the James Pond mythos, I guess he's kind of like the Jaws of this game. There he is. He's going to come down off his platform, and we're going to use it. He is a really easy boss. He's easier than the teddy bear, I would say, because you can just stay down here, come back up. Oh, hey. But you can just... Oh, I can't stretch in here. That's unusual. Well, it doesn't really matter because you can just get back up here anytime you want. You can use the momentum off the smaller enemy car. Now I think he's going to get stuck. Nope. After a certain point, he retreats to the middle, and it's kind of hard to jump in on him. Alright. Okay. All you have to do is just kind of wait up here and bide your time. Try to wait till he's on the ground to do anything, though, because if he's up in the air, the hit detection will get a little wonky. Okay. And just wait for him to come down. Yeah, here's the certain point. He's at that point now where he's just going to stay in the middle, kind of under the girder, but not really. He's easy. He's easy to take out. No problem here with this boss. Yep, easy, easy. Like Sunday morning going down. Whee! Sure, run over to the right side of the screen, because that's something good sprites do. Okay. And now we're going to make our way up the stairs, and tomorrow, it looks like we're going to get started on Bath Time Land. When was the last time you had bath time? Sounds kind of fun, actually. Actual bath time, not Bath Time Land. This game sucks, so I think we've established that already.